Before I start on this next, I'm having a sip.
Go ahead. Yeah, man, you were mad. That's what you... So after the whole breakup thing happened, I went and I stayed with Dad for a while, and all you kept saying the whole time was, I want to beat his ass.
Well, whenever I first saw pictures of him, I mean, you can only imagine what I thought. I'm like, okay, my daughter might be a lesbian. And then I saw him without makeup, and I knew she was.
Dad!
Burn! The first time that I met him in Nashville, and I think there was a picture of it somewhere on...
yeah, you were like standing away.
Like kind of standing away.
I deleted a lot.
Like I said, I'll go along with whatever because I love her. If she's happy, I'm happy. And it takes all kinds, out there to make the world go around. But this is just one of those things that I was just like, okay, this was going to be short-lived. And I was kind of surprised that she was pretty hooked on him. I really was.
Surprised it lasted as long as it did?
Yeah, I am. Because I just thought, I mean, you were kind of, to me, it felt like you were kind of leaving your own little world and your kind of goals. You were kind of following him around the country a little bit. I mean, I know you were still making videos and stuff, but you were kind of getting...
Yeah, no, I was helping him a lot with all of his stuff.
Richie, what's his stage name? What is it again?
Social Repose.
Socially repulsive. I mean, the whole time I thought, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Is he like kissing an Indian and Manson all at the same time? And when I met him, the voice that came out of him, I still wasn't convinced it was a man. I would keep asking, are you sure that maybe he's gay? Which I don't care. I just thought that maybe he was. And
well, if you look at my track record, I tend to date kind of more effeminate.
And then I saw the show, and I kind of got the whole garb thing for that. But I just, it's one of those. I'm around entertainers all the time. There was just still something about him. I thought, this is not going to last. And then when everything went down, and Jaclyn called me and said she's going to come and stay with me in Illinois for a while because they'd split up, and I found out. I still can't wait for the first time I bump into him in person again. It won't be pleasant at all.
I don't think that will happen.
Yeah, I was ready to go to the show he had in St. Louis.
He actually canceled that tour.
He canceled that tour.
You were actually thinking of going.
I was going to show up and just haunt his ass. I was going to make him very uncomfortable. I've got nothing good to say about him. I don't, see, my adrenaline gets going just when I think about him. I just, to think that what he was doing for a year, just, I'd much rather kick his ass than even talk about him. Period.
Okay. All right. Well, that was my dad roasting all my exes. Did it feel good to vent? Get all that?
Oh, there's a whole lot more shit I could say. I'm done for now.
We don't want to make it too mean, I guess. Make it more focused on my bad choices than their bad everything else. So, okay.
And if there's anything I said about any of you guys, I'm sure you're watching it. I don't care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Violence is an acceptable form of conflict resolution, and attacking my masculinity is an acceptable insult. And I enjoy watching worthwhile creators make worthwhile content to be consumed by a worthwhile audience on this worthwhile platform that I also make worthwhile videos reacting to said worthwhile content.